Okay, Club Asteria. Welcome to Club Asteria. Please understand that our primary objective is to help all of our members become financially independent. What is financial independence? For me, it's having enough self-generating income so that I can do anything I want, whenever I want, without needing to sacrifice any of my time for money. Okay, how do you get it? Well, we need to develop multiple income producing systems and strategies that earn this money for us. The strategies that continuously produce increasing quantities of money that is paid to you from more and more sources. And it is Club Asteria's desire to help you establish this goal. And we do this by introducing you to one of the premier CEO and managing director. Her name's Andrea Lucas. She's a former director of the World Bank. She's managed over 400 projects with the IFC, negotiated funding for governments of various countries. She's been the chairperson for the Asian development. She's a published author. She's been a graduate of Harvard University. Total 100% person who's really taking the reins at Club Asteria and guiding us into what I believe is being an absolute positive venture for everybody who gets involved. Here's our front page of our website, as many of you have seen. And up top here we have home, programs, affiliates, commissions, about, contact, and network directors. And we're going to go through right now the programs section, and then at the end we'll go through a bit about the network director section. But right now, if we click on the programs link, we see this page will come up, and it gives us 9 other sub-menus, and each of those menus have another sub-menu underneath them. For example, we have travel and shopping, which gives us quality, low-cost travel with discount shopping with cash back. That means you go out and spend money, you get a discount, and you also receive a cash back at the end of the month. Very powerful. We have opportunities that we're going to consistently present to you. We're going to be building more and more opportunities, ones that we've certainly vetted and make sure that they're 100% and they have a good directorship behind them and good sound principles. We sincerely want you to be making money. We have business tools and trainings. Some of my favorite ones are listed here. Traffic Geyser, which submits videos to loads of different social media sites. Kumada is the lead capture and email marketing system that I use. Social Media Science is absolutely phenomenal for backlinking your various websites. In fact, it's helped us get to the top pages in Google with some of the sites that we'll go through here today. Money transfer market, huge business, absolute huge business. There's over 192 million expatriates, and they send money back home to their family and friends on a very regular basis. This business is expected to double in the next 3 years. It provides a lot of additional family income, so much so that it affects the national economy of many nations. And until now, it's been extremely expensive. Let me just show you. One particular company has generated over $4.1 billion in revenue from 167 million cash transactions. Understand that statement. In 1 year, they've generated 167 million cash transactions. Would you like just a small portion of that? And these people only represent 20% of the market. Their profit margin on each one of those transactions averaged out to $24. That includes their transaction fee plus the Forex fee, because a lot of the companies make money every which way they can on this, and when they do an exchange rate, bingo, they hit you there. They have an upfront fee, the transaction fee, and there's just fees hidden all throughout the transaction. Over $60 billion was sent between the U.S. and Latin America in 2009 alone, and this generated fees of more than $5 billion. Take a look at this picture here. We can see that from the United States to Mexico, $25 billion was sent to Mexico, and of that, 95% was from the U.S. Over here at India, the $30 billion business, 40% from the U.S. China, $27 billion, 10% from the U.S. Philippines, $18 billion, 60% from the U.S. And a lot of these other remaining percentages come from oil exporters throughout Saudi Arabia, etc. And you know, there's India in here. There's loads of places in Africa that get business. Here we have immigrants that are in the United States. There's over 37 million Mexico has 11 million, Philippines has 1 million, China has another 1.5 million, India has 1.5 million. Absolute mega market. Okay, Club Asteria. Club Asteria creates its revenues from membership fees, vendors and advertisers. We have services and products. We have the remittance business, which we just spoke of. And we do a lot of website promotions where we make money from Google AdSense, ClickBank, Amazon, etc. Here's one of the sites that we've been doing, fastazrefi.com. And if you go to Google and do a search for AZ Refi, you'll find us right up there. Arizona Refinance, Arizona Refi, I mean, hundreds of different phrases. And see these little ads over here on the right? We make a lot of money from these ads here. When people click on these ads to find out more information, we get paid. We get paid by Google. Excellent. And we want to help you get yourself established in this little business also. When we make our revenue, we distribute it. We give 75% of it back to our members, and 25% is retained by admin to help you receive the trainings for our reserve, our services, etc. We reward our members with Asterios and cash. We pay out commissions weekly, and this is where we basically share our revenue. Every time you make a sale on somebody that you personally introduce and that individual purchases Asterios, you receive a 10% commission that's paid into your cash balance. Network directors receive up to 30% of their global downline. Absolute amazing. If you're at all inclined to be an executive type worker and make serious money, Club Asteria can help you get there big time. Study that section of the website. Just click on the network director link, and there's a video there that you can watch it and then get your questions answered. We have an introduction bonus where we've been paying 5 Asterios for every person that you qualify who validates their account and updates it and stays on top of the business. We pay you for participating in many of the opportunities that we offer you. Asterios, first of all, you have to understand that they're not money. Don't mistake that. You're not buying an investment. This is not what this is about. Asterios are not money. They're software programs that work for you and they generate value. They generate Asterios and cash, and those are rewarded to you on an 80-20 rule according to the weekly percentage rate. So X dollars comes into the company, we then share out that at the maximum of 10%, and then the rest goes into reserve until you hit a cap point. And the cap point is where we've set a maximum account value, and the reason we do that is it protects your business, it gives longevity to Club Asteria, and it lets you continue to receive cash time and time and time again, well into the future. Asterios, weekly distribution on revenues. We do the 80-20 as previously said. 80% goes into your Asterios balance, and 20% goes into your cash balance, in which you can withdraw to a payment processor, Alert Pay, Solid Trust Pay, Strict Pay, debit card, whatever we have available on the site, or you can transfer it to another member, or you can pay your membership fees, or you can purchase more Asterios. Well, here's a chart of 250 Asterios that's compounded at 100%. If 100% of your Asterios were consistently put back into your account, this is how fast it would go. Down the left here, you see the weeks, the 5th week, the 10th, 15th week, 20 weeks, 30 weeks, 40, 52 weeks. And if we pay out 3%, 250 Asterios turns into 289 Asterios in just 5 weeks. And in 52 weeks, it turns into 1,162 Asterios. That's over 400% growth in your Asterios value alone. If we pay out 5%, you can quickly see that this number gets larger, and it looks like 3,160 Asterios after 52 weeks. 7% goes up to 8,000, and 10% grows up to 35,000 Asterios. So far, we've been distributing 10% every single week. How long that lasts, I can't promise you anything, but everything's looking very strong, and people are very excited about Club Asteria. We have a Network Directors program. And in the Network Directors program, there's 5 different levels. There's Network Director 1, 2, and 3, Senior Network Director, and Executive Network Director. If you wanted to come in at the very beginning, you come in for $1,000, And if you upgrade with another $2,000, you'll be at the $3,000 level, and you'll be earning up to 10% on your global downlines business. Absolutely exciting. And you can work yourself all the way up. And there's individuals here right now in our company that are just chomping at the bits, because basically they're very hard-working individuals out of India, and they know what the remittance business is all about. And they see just huge business in their organizations. I mean, we have one member with over 600 people in his organization in these few short months that we've been around. Others with 200, 300. It's just growing, just absolute phenomenal. We have a country exclusive directorship where the country exclusive gets a 5% override on all sales of Asterios within that country. But his responsibilities are to help promote the webinars, do the webinars, especially if they're in other languages and time zones. They would be working very closely with head office. And we welcome top earners to contact us for that particular seat. And the cost is 0.001% of the population. And so basically, if you have 62 million people in your population, the cost will be $62,000. And this number will rise as more and more business is conducted in that country. Here we are back to the home page again, and now what we want to do is we want to look at the network director spot. And here we have 4 of the network directors. There's Nigel, Scott, Mark, and Ruth. Ruth's from Florida, Mark's from Minnesota, Scott's from Florida also, Nigel's from London. Great people. If you get a chance to ever meet them or talk to them, they're here to help you, and they'll do their absolute best. So in summary, what did we talk about today? We talked about a business that has a $470 billion a year turnover. The remittance business is huge. We talked about us being funded with membership fees, services, and products, and we pay out weekly commissions. We have an introductory reward for everybody who introduces new members, plus you receive a 10% commission on all purchase of Asterios that anybody that you've directly introduced purchase, and that goes straight into your cash balance. We have a special network directors bonus of up to 30% of their entire downline. We have a national or a country exclusive where you get an override of 5% on the entire country. And we have a quality leadership in place with Andrea and a few other top directors. And we also have our network directors position where these people are very contactable by you, and they will help you grow a very strong and powerful business. So that's pretty much it for the presentation. Please understand that our primary goal is to help you make over $400 per week. We have webinar schedules that we run at 3 o'clock GMT, 10 a.m. Eastern time zone, and that takes place on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you have times where you'd like these webinars conducted, please contact us, let us know, and we'll do our best to accommodate you. And one further thing I want to say is that when you remember, please read the news. We have special promotions running, lots of powerful things that, will help you be successful with Club Asteria. So any questions you have, please type them in down at the bottom, and I'll take a short break and get back to you and answer your questions. And hope everybody's had a good time. Talk to you soon. Thank you very much.